Hello there, my name is Richard. First time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, or something completely random. And today will be Harvey Srteet Kids. This is basically an original series from Netflix, from DreamWorks, that actually is kind of original because it's not really a base of anything except for the name that actually based on a company who made Casper and Richie Rich, the anime series back in the day. But this series, it's basically to explain it or at least give you an idea of what it is. And think of it if Ed and Eddie who actually had kids in Recess World, and basically that's it. It's one of those shows that the kids kind of control and help on problem. One of those things is basically is like the early 2000s kind of feel. That's why I kind of miss Ed and Eddie, because it feels like kind of creative ideas kids have, and they have to kind of regulate the street rules because they need to help this kid or someone broke the rules, and you basically have these three little girls who kind of set the balance of the whole street. Now honestly, it's one of those shows that I kind of adore. I mean, the first episode I was like not sure, especially DreamWorks have that habit having the first season be really bad that you kind of like you have to ignore it first season. But no, this one actually does grab your attention, especially all the little kids who has their own personality. Of course, some of them look super familiar, like I have to compare it again, Ed and Eddie. Kind of like Audrey, she's the main leader of the group, and she feels more like an Eddie kind of type of character. She actually have plans, but also she's more to be layered. And it's one of those things that I really enjoy because you think she have a scam, but no, she's trying to help this person with this plan, or she's very irrational, or she's very emotional, angry most of the time, but at the same time very happy. That's one of the things I truly enjoy about this show, because the characters are not just one note characters, they are multi-layer characters. She also have our right hand man, especially Dot, who is basically the engineer, aka Double D, because she is very smart, very proper. But I love more about her. She kind of breaks that kind of proper sometimes because she's too paranoid or she's dirty. I love about that kind of type of characters. In fact, she's my favorite characters because she usually breaks out of that kind of mode kind of figure and becomes a more interesting character. Now you have our next character called Lala. She's basically the muscle of the group, but at the same time she is kind of the Ed, sweet little girl who is very big for her size. If anything happens to her or someone say bad to her, she take it more like a compliment. I mean, quite literally, she's reversed the insult to make it, well, I didn't believe you cared that much. But not a sarcastic way. It's almost like a very nice person who like to see everybody good side. This show is just so fun and interesting because each character really stand out. Not just the three main characters. You also other side characters. They're completely different and unique themselves. That made it more easier to watch this series. Believe me, it's easier to binge watch this series than all the other DreamWorks anime series, because it's kind of hard to watch a series if it's first season because they are terrible doing the first season. But it's one of those series that I recommend binge watching because it is worth watching all in once because it's so fun and charismatic, the show. One thing I truly love is the comedy and situation of this series, because the comedy is more kind of random but not hardcore or this is how the thing works and don't explain it. No, it's more like, yeah, it's something you have to deal with, but it's not constant. It's not every single moment of the moment. It's just once in a while it happens. All this explaining the rules why this kind of strange place works, and one of those things that take your time to understand, yeah, this is normal, but relax. It's not all the time. Yeah, I love about that. I love they actually attempt to explain the weirdness, but it's not forced or anything, so it's just so comfortable. Now, anything bad about this series? Well, honestly, I can't really say anything. In fact, it's something what many Powerpuff Girls 2016 trying to do, that trying to be disgusting and comedy and action, and really didn't know how to balance that or didn't know how to write that type of story. If you wanted that, this is a show for you because it does that perfectly. A little bit of action, a little bit of kind of slimy humor, and almost equally balanced everything together for all the characters. You just enjoy it. I mean, I cannot say anything bad about this series. Only if you don't like discussing stuff, but even that is just so rare to show that kind of nasty little moments, but it's just so handled properly. I have to rate this series, honestly, 8 out of 10. It's one of the series that I recommend to watch. If you like to take your time, watch it, but it's one of those like, yeah, it's one of those like, you have to watch it right now. I got nothing else to say. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I have a wonderful day. Bye.